Welcome to Royal Readings by Royal Blue. I am Royal Blue. Thank you for tuning in, watching this channel. If you would like to donate to this channel, if you would like a personal reading, the description box will have all the details that you need to make that happen. So, I'm just going to get started here. I just had to cleanse my space, cleanse the cards, clear the energy, and let's get this popping. Alright, so yesterday, Saturday, June 3rd, was a full moon. So, I'm going to start off with the Moonology cards to see what the moon had to say to us. Wow. All the cards want to pop up. So, let's see what comes up. Okay, there's one. And pull three of them. Two. And one more spirit. One more card. Just one more card. Come on now. Just one more card. Wow. Actually, two came out. But at the bottom of the deck, we have nothing is set in stone. Mutable moon, okay? So let's see what these cards had to say. And we have, what do you need to release? Waning moon. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. And the full moon was in Sagittarius last night, so. And we have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. We are in the Gemini season right now. Alright, so with all that being said, I'm going to get started here and leave these cards here as I pull other cards and let the energy just reverberate around the rest of the cards, okay? Alright, so I always start with the spirituality card. And I'm using the Isis Oracle cards here. I just need one card, Spirit. What does Spirit have to say about spirituality? What does the Spirit have to say about spirituality? Because the sun, the moon, and the stars have spoken. And they are talking that talk. So let's see. Okay, there we go. Card fell. Alright. And Spirit sends wings of Isis. And it's uniting with the angelic self. Alright. So I want to read to you what Wings of Isis is saying. Why did this card come up for us today for this reading? All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, Wings of Isis. And it's saying, you have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into the human culture. This oracle brings you angelic assistance and intervention and confirmation that any impressions you may have had that you belong not only to the human kingdom, but also to the angelic one are correct. So if you feel that you are Earth Angel, then you probably are. And you need to tap into that energy and let that energy flow so you can glow and grow, okay? All right. And it says this oracle is a confirmation that if you have been asking to connect with your angel, praying to a particular angel or archangel, or have been thinking more about angels lately, the genuine connection has been made between you and the angelic kingdom. The angels send you love and peace now, saying, we are with you, beloved one. All right. With that being said, I just wanted to share something that I ain't gonna say I discovered, but I paid attention to and noticed in the Bible, the Holy Bible, in the book of Genesis. I'm just going to read a couple of verses so you can see what came out to me and how I see things in a different way now. And it's probably why the world is all screwed up and in confusion and chaos and violence and all the negative things that is not meant for us, okay? Those who are of the divine spirit. All right, Genesis chapter 1. I'm just going to read a couple of verses so you can see where I'm coming from and see if you can understand what I am seeing here in this book, the first book of Moses's Pentateuch, okay? Okay, it says, in the beginning God created the heaven and earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light, and that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. All right, this is the verse that caught my attention, okay? The devil don't want you to hear this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. In chapter 1, verse 5 of Genesis, it says, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. All right, so I see that as it says, the evening and the morning were the first day. Not the morning and the evening were the first day. So we have this whole thing backwards. I think people miss that. Darkness was first. Then came the light. Okay? So night became day. That is the first day. The evening came before the day. All right, so I just wanted to point that out. That stood out to me. So that's why I think the world is in such chaos and confusion, like I said before. But I'm going to go ahead and get to these key cards and see what they want to say to us. All right, wow. And we have Violet Duchess, and she is saying stifled, bored, and stuck. A lot of people are not where they want to be because they don't know how to get to where they need to be. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Storm Angel. Collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. Now, what I had read in the book of Genesis is probably going to ruffle some feathers. Oh, you can't change it. You can't do this. You can't do that. I'm not changing anything. I'm reading what was said. And I'm seeing how it went. So, you know, if people got an issue with that, then that's their issue. And let's look at the secret language of light cards and the one that flipped over. Nothing has gone wrong. And at the bottom of the deck, we have sensitivity. Some people are going to be sensitive about this reading because, like I said, the sun, moon, and stars have spoken. And the card that came out is enlightenment. That's what this reading is meant to do, is to give you, us, all enlightenment. All right? And it says, let go. All right, so with the yin and yang energy cards, card that came out. Wow, sun. Remember I just told you the sun, moon, and stars are speaking, have spoken, talking that talk. So we have sun, strength, and empowerment. That's what we are trying to gain. Strength and empowerment. So we can be fearless and be able to go on to the next phase of this life here on earth. And it says third eye, clarity. This reading is meant to open your third eye and to give you clarity. And at the bottom of the deck, we have forming, structure, solid foundation. All right, so with all that being said, I'm going to read a card from the Starseed cards, because there are a lot of Starseeds, Earth Angels, Spirit Guides, and Light Workers that need to hear something. And it says, Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. We're going to dive deep into this reading. And at the bottom of the deck, we have lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. All right. So I want to read to you first what the Whale and Orca Elders card means. Why did this card come up first? Okay. And then I'll read about the lifting the veil, because everything is being revealed through the sun, moons, and stars. They're not there for just show. They have energy that is causing us to glow or grow. So, Whale and Orca Elders. All right. And this is saying, it says, the Whale and Orca Elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. Wow. It says, as they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul's song. Looking into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant, you're changed forever. It's a life-changing moment, I guess, to look into a whale's eyes. And it says, they see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. Okay, it says, if you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency. Make it effective. Make it life-changing for someone that you come in contact with that needs that change. It says to bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The Whale and Orca energies want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings. To drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. All right, so lifting the veil. Let's see about lifting the veil. Lifting the veil is showing you and revealing to you the truth about something that you need answers, clarity, and confirmation on, okay? You know, I questioned the Bible when I read that verse that I read to you just a few minutes ago. So I lifted the veil from my own eyes and saw it for what it truly is and what it truly meant. Lifting the veil says things aren't always as they seem. Okay? This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. All right, it says this goes for society and the world at large as well as in our own lives. That's what I'm saying. If you see what I was saying, darkness came before light. The night came before day. All right, so it goes on to say, if you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who do not have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. I don't know if anybody has ever thought of it that way, the way I see it. You know, the evening and morning is the first day, not the day and the night the first day, okay? And it goes on to say, some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what's out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it is so worthwhile, both individually and collectively for the planet. All right, so we have a job to do to bring things back into alignment as God had planned. Everything is, it seems like everything is being done out of alignment, and it's causing all this chaos and confusion, making us think that things are one way when it's actually a totally different way. Let's see what the energy for this reading is. Wow, see that card just popped out? At the bottom of the deck we have Time Machine. See, this is all in God's divine timing. I'm going to read about the Time Machine too, but this first card that popped up, it says Broken Open. And we have 28 at the top of the card. Somebody's birthday could be February 8th. It could be August 2nd. You could be 28 years old, or someone could be born in 82. So, Broken Open. Let's see what that is saying to us. Broken Open, number 28. Or anybody's birthday could be on the 28th of any month. And it says, there are situations in life when you see the value of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Yet it's not the pain or loss itself that must be focus of your attention here. No, not even the story of what happened, the details surrounding what has brought you to your knees, is as important as what results from the experience. You just hearing this reading could be life-changing, soul-changing, vision-changing. All right? And it says, the only way forward is to move through it without resistance or manipulation, without attempting to bargain with unseen forces. Don't bargain with the devil about this. He has nothing to do with this. He's trying to manipulate and deceive, and that's what has been done. And he's trying to take it even further. But it goes on to say, wow. If you do fall prey to self-absorption or self-pity, it will just make it harder to get into the next gradual phase leading to relief. Alright? It says, yet even if you are prolonging the inevitable, you will get there eventually. The gift in accepting who you've become as a consequence of integrating this difficult experience and allowing yourself to be more than you were. This wisdom comes at a high price, but the value of your experience of moving through and to the other side is unsurpassed. Love the you that is the result of being broken open by life challenges and lessons. All right, there's some things that we need to release. Remember, and the energy is gaining momentum. You're connecting with this reading right now. Show the world the real you. Show the broken, open part of you, because it can bring healing to others, okay? And communication is key. Now is the time to communicate. Say the truth. Speak the truth. Live the truth. Be the truth. All right. So, like I said, I was going to read to you about Time Machine. And we have number 3 at the top of the card. Time Machine. Time is an illusion. All right? Time is not what it is defined as according to this world. The only timing that matters is God's divine timing. And let's read about Time Machine, okay? Okay, it says, we rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors, our families, our culture, and the world around us to connect and construct a map of our reality. As we develop new stories in our life, we build on those old foundations. Wow, where's that card at? Here we go. Forming, structure, solid foundation, okay? And it goes on to say, repair them when we can or tear them down to begin again. That's why I had to break down that verse, to begin again, to see things in a new light. And it says, the best and most powerful traits and experiences of your ancestors are yours to integrate into your life so you don't have to revisit their hardships or rectify their mistakes. You have a magical map with which to navigate your current circumstances. Look into the past for answers now. That's what I did. I went back into the Holy Bible, you know, and had to reread and rewire my thinking from what I was brought up and taught to believe. And it goes on to say, sometimes we walk blindly into traps set in the past. Perhaps you couldn't see that you were repeating a pattern until you were well in it. The best course of action here is to rest, practice self-compassion, and make a conscious choice to do something differently next time. Clarity will come. Remember that if you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. History repeats itself only if you allow it. That's why I'm trying to break up the monotony. I'm trying to break up the cycle. I'm trying to bring a new way of thinking into the realm of your existence. It says history repeats itself only if you allow it. The most important thing is that you are becoming aware. I became aware. And I'm passing it on to those who are receptive to it. It says you can make a different choice regarding how you respond to life right now. Yes, things can be awkward and uncomfortable as old hurts are revealed and new solutions are attempted. The time is ripe for change. So keep going. Every step is important you've been searching for. One day you will remember how beautiful new story was just around the corner. So time is not time the way we know it, the way we were told it was to be. All right, so let's see what the Psychic Tarot cards has to say. All right, someone is trapped in fear. Number 8. Somebody's birthday could be on the 8th. In the 8th month of August, your life path number may be number 8. But being trapped in fear, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Wow, new beginnings. Once you come up out of this trapped fear that you've created for yourself, new beginnings will happen. Okay? See the 0, the cipher at the top of the card. New beginnings, starting over, starting fresh, seeing things with fresh new eyes. You know? So I'm going to briefly read to you about being trapped in fear. We have to get rid of fear. Fear is the opposite of faith. And this card is saying, this card reveals that it's actually your own fear that has been immobilized and trapping you, preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner. And in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest. All right? Many individuals choose to stay in their comfort zones. They choose to stay in a place because they can't see the road ahead. They feel a misguided sense of safety there, and They're afraid of starting something new. But new beginnings is on the horizon. But you got to get out this fear that you are entrapped in. All right. It says, but staying will only add to your levels of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all the tools that you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. And new beginnings, all right? And, wow, the number 0, the cipher. Let's see what that has to say. All right. Each and every journey begins with an all-important first step. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a deep and brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. But you got to look at things from a different perspective. You can't see things the way you've always saw them, because you won't see the new beginning that's happening in front of you. It usually shows up when there's a significant interchange happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign. It's a sign that this important choices are needed and are about to be made and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Consider what I'm saying in this reading. And whatever resonates, let it resonate, let it happen, let it open your mind, your heart, your soul, your spirit into a new reality. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times, it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. I told you, this day and night thing is backwards. It's confusing the world. It has confused the world since the beginning, obviously. Wow. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. I said that before. People are in their comfort zone. They don't want to move forward. They're just stuck. All right? And it says, wow. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself, and by tapping into those tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes, and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and above all, laugh. And this is a representation of the full card in the tarot deck. This is a oracle deck, so with that being said, I'm going to move on to the Mystic Mondays cards, and tomorrow is Monday. Today, rather, is Monday. And let's see what the past, present, and future holds for those of you who are listening and watching this channel, this reading, or any readings I've done. All the readings are timeless. Wow, the future card fell to the floor. And at the bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Wands in reverse. Alright, so the past card we have, wow, is death. Death. For the present, the right now, we have 2 of Swords. There's decisions that needs to be made that you haven't conquered in the past. And for the future, we have Judgment. Alright, Judgment is coming. Alright, so we have Death, 2 of Swords, and Judgment. And I'm going to read to you for the past, Death, Why did this card come up? And this is Scorpio energy. All right. It says, no, you're not going to die. That's just a common misconception of the death card. Death indicates an end of an aspect of your life, which can range from a job to a relationship. Death must occur in order for you to have a new beginning. Didn't I just tell you about the new beginning? Where'd that card go? Look, I don't play with these cards, okay? New beginnings is here, okay? Regardless to what you may think. You have to change your mind, open your eyes, and see things for what they really are. And it says, wow, shifting you forward into a transition period of rebirth and renewal. The cycle of death is quite natural, can be seen in natural transforming throughout nature's transforming throughout the different seasons. We are in Gemini season. We are still in spring. It is not summer as of yet, according to the calendar. Like nature, you are also going through a transformation that will be of great significance. Change is coming, whether you like it or not. Sweeping the past to the side so that you can embrace the opportunities of the future. Clear the clutter and let go. Wow, we had the let go card earlier. Let go of what is not serving you in order to make room for a new life. When one door closes, another one opens. There is no life without death. All right, so you have a decision to make, like I said, Two of Swords. I'm going to read to you what Two of Swords means for your present. All right, Two of Swords for the present. And it says that you are at a complete standstill. Time is passing you by as you struggle to make a decision. Many choices lie before you. However, you're finding it easier to avoid the problem, shielding yourself from any possible consequences. Putting off making a decision will only make it worse. Consult with all parts of yourself and use your body as a sensor to gauge what feels right. There is constant chatter among the different parts of you, and they are all fighting for your attention. Call a truce until all parties come to a peaceful agreement. Gather as much information as you can to fill in the blanks, to answer any concerns you may have. Balance your wants and needs by weighing the pros and cons of this decision. Ask yourself what the intention of the desired outcome is, trusting that it is all for your highest good. And that's what you're going through now, trying to make a decision whether to believe this reading, believe the Bible, believe what you've always been taught. You have to study, study, study. Show yourself approved to gain the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that is meant for you to gain. And for the future, we have judgment. Okay? I'm almost done with this reading. Judgment. Here we go. And this is Pluto energy. One of the 9 planets. Okay? And it says, prioritize reflection and self-evaluation as you need time to regenerate. You've reached a checkpoint where you are ready to assess your life and release old wounds. That's letting go of something that you need to release, right? Quiet contemplation can lead to an awakening that you are ready to change aspects of your life for the better. You'll be able to recognize patterns in the past that may have served you then, but no longer serve you now. Believing what you've always been taught without researching, studying, and having divine intervention to guide you into the truth, okay? And it says, wow, authenticity has become important to you, and you want to live your life aligned with your inner spirit and your truest self. You've learned from the past and are ready to carry those lessons into the future with experience and wisdom. Trust your judgment. You'll make your decisions based on a perfect blend of intuition and intellect, enhanced by your library of lessons learned from past experiences. Like I said, you have decisions to make right now. Are you ready to go through this transformation to get to the new beginning that is awaiting you? You have to die to yourself so you can actually live. All right? So let's see what your angels and ancestors has to say. The angels and ancestors cards. I just need one card, Spirit. What does the Divine Spirit have to say about the people or person who is watching? Wow, 2 cards actually came up. I'm going to read them both. Okay. So the first card that came up, Seer. Seer. See beyond the current situation. See, I told you, I see what I saw when I read what I read. And I'm just going to share it with you what this Seer card is saying. Why did the Seer card come up? All right, here we go. Here we go. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? All right, here we go. I'm going to read to you about the Seer. Here's your message from your angels and ancestors. All right, look beyond your current situation. Raise your vibration and focus on love. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You're being encouraged by your angels, ancestors, and guides to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. Remember, we had the enlightenment card. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. You're going to see things in your dreams. And when you wake, you're going to see those things that were in your dreams. All right. Here we go. And the next card that came up is Drum. Dream and journey. I just told you you're going to see things in your dream. And I don't pick these cards. They just come up. And I read them as they come. So I'm going to read to you about Drum, Dream, and Journey. This is the message. And it says, journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. And it says, you are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sounds of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. Seeing things the way you always saw them, it has not served your highest good. And it's also saying, what you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination, but guidance. All right? Particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly, it has the potential to becoming reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. I told you, once you dream those dreams, believe those dreams, you will live those dreams. All right? And the angel guide cards, I just need one card, Spirit. All right? And the card that came up, friendship and union. Friendship and union. Let's see what friendship and union has to do with this reading. And here is your message. This is a time for coming together. Friendship and other connections are important now. There's a strengthening in your bonds with others and your capacity to know who your people are. People who are like-minded, who are like you, who are on the same page in the same book as you. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, and encouraging people at this time. It's important to enjoy the friendships and other connections you have. If you have felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you are moving into a far more supportive, and joyful space. Your angel guide is encouraging you to connect deeply with those you trust most. Ask yourself how you can bring the whole of yourself into your friendships and relationships. Be present, listen up, smile, laugh, venture forth, and enjoy this time. Time is an illusion. It's not forever. All right, so I'm going to move on to the Angel Answers Guide. And it's going to give you some type of answer, clarification, or confirmation about a question you may have in your mind. I don't know what your questions are, but it says if you believe. And let's see what another card has to say. And then I'll go back and read to you what each. It says it's up to you. It's up to you if you believe. All right, and at the bottom of the deck it says take action. And I'm going to read to you what all those cards mean, and then I'm shutting this reading down. So, if you believe. All right, here we go. If you believe. Okay, here we go. All right, it says what you need right now is faith. Remember I told you get rid of faith? Get rid of fear because it's the opposite of faith, right? You can have what you desire, but you must believe that it can be so. Stay positive and visualize the outcome you're hoping for. Set aside all negativity or pessimism in favor of a sunny outlook. The law of attraction brings to us what we expect to receive. If our perception is that we deserve great things, then we will attract those great things and create happiness. If we fall into doubt and don't believe in our own self-worth, then our experiences will match that energy. Believe in yourself and your cherished dreams. Somebody's dreams are about to come true. But it's up to you, okay? It's up to you. I'm going to read to you what this means. The end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experiences, which means to take action. Take action to move yourself forward. That's the only way it's going to happen. All right? And it says the time has come to take action. This is calling into your future. Take action. Your angels are waiting for you to take the next step so that they can assist you along the path to your dreams. Excuse me, the devil don't want you to believe in your dreams, okay? But I'm telling you, I'm showing you to believe in your dreams because they do come true. Do away with procrastination and uncertainty. In your heart, you know what to do. So get going. Whether you focus upon career, relationships, or something other than that, some other topic, the fulfillment of your wishes isn't going to just fall into your lap. You must be actively focused on the pursuit of what you want to happen in your life. Only you can change your life. Only you. All right? So, you have to also be assertive. Stick your neck out and do the things that you need to do so you can gain the opportunities that are presented to you. And this opportunity is in romance. And unlikely won't happen unless you change. Change your mind, change your way of thinking, or even ask for help from others. If you don't believe this reading, go find another reader that's probably going to tell you the same thing. Wow. Trust. Okay? Trust, and another card fell to the floor. Trust and get more information. All right? If you don't believe what I read to you out of Genesis, read it for yourself and see what it says, and then maybe it'll make sense when you see it. Because I'm just telling you how I saw it. And I just thought I would present it to you from my view. Alright? And the answer to someone's question is yes. Alright, with that being said, I am getting out of here. If you would like a personal reading, like I said at the beginning of the reading, the description box below will have all the information you need to make that happen. These royal readings are personalized and designed specifically for whoever wants it, needs it, asks for it. I don't solicit for readings through, like hitting you up saying you want a reading or get a reading. I don't do that. I'll let you tell me that you want a reading, and then that's what I'll do. I'll give you the reading. And also, you can order your royal reading shirts for $35. I designed the logo myself. That is my own personal signature. And powerful things can happen when you open your mind, heart, and spirit and soul. So let those things that are supposed to happen naturally through your own vision. All right? See you next time. Peace.